כדי שנוכל להתאבל. אולי תפסיקו להרוג לרגע כדי שנוכל להתאבל. אולי תפסיקו להרוג לרגע כדי שנוכל להתאבל. אולי תפסיקו להרוג לרגע כדי שנוכל להתאבל. כן, אחי, הייתי רוצה לשבת איתך, לשבת אחי מסביב למדורה, לשים ידי שלי על לבך, וביחד לבכות המתים, וביחד לרפא את הפצעים. אבל שאתה משתמש בשם המתים כדי להציג רצח של עוד ועוד ילדים כבר במשך 12 חודשים, ואני לא מגזים. אולי תפסיקו להרוג לרגע כדי שנוכל להתאבל. 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 Will you stop killing for a moment so that we could breathe? Will you stop killing for a moment so that we could breathe? It's already a year, and there's even not one day that you didn't kill. So I ask you, maybe, please, just take a break for one fucking day. Will you stop killing for a moment so that we could grieve? Will you stop killing for a moment so that we could breathe? Please אולי תפסיקו לרגע לרצוח כדי שנוכל להפסיק לצרוח. אולי תפסיקו לרגע לרצוח כדי שנוכל להפסיק לצרוח. אולי תפסיקו לרגע לרצוח. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, כבד, 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 כבד את אמך, כבד את אמך, כבד את אמא פלסטינית, אמא אדמה, כבד, כבד. Honor thy mother Palestine, honor thy mother, honor thy father, honor yourself, honor everyone. Welcome to the first, mostly musical episode of the One State Solution podcast.
Yes.
And this is a song that Elik wrote. Elik, tell us about this song.
Actually, I came up with it on the 7th of October. I kind of feel regret that I didn't post it the very day. But we did our episode on that day.
And here it is now.
Yeah, and here it is now, and it says, it's basically to my sister, brothers, Israelis, Jewish, that it says like, I wish I could grieve with you, but because you don't stop killing or supporting killing, so I can't.
Yes, we can't grieve together. And there is a lot to grieve.
There is a lot to grieve.
And we speak a lot in this podcast about what there is to grieve. And we ask our fellow Israelis, please.
And you know, and it's a real thing. I feel like I can do personal healing shit, but until they stop the killing, I cannot completely heal.
Yes, and even after. So, my name is Alon.
I'm Elik.
We are both anti-Zionists, even though it says Israeli on our passport. It says Israel on our passport. It says Jewish on our identity cards. And still we are anti-Zionists and we are pro-Palestine. Palestine, Mother Palestine. Respect thy mother, כבד את אמך. אמא פלסטין, אמא אדמה. זהו שם האדמה, פלסטין, זהו שם האדמה, ולשמה אנחנו שרים, ואנחנו מאמינים שברגע שנכבד את האדמה, אז הכבוד לכולם יגיע משם באופן טבעי. Respect thy mother, Palestine, and then you will respect everything and everyone who is living on this land of Palestine, on this Mother Earth, Palestine, and then if you truly respect everyone, then everything is A-okay.
Yeah, it's very sad that, like, I feel all of what we're fighting for is basic common sense.
Yes.
It's not more than basic common sense.
Yes. But when what we're fighting for is common sense, and we're trying to speak common sense and it does not work, we will try to use other channels like music. So what's the next thing that we want to sing about? What do you think?
Do you want to go with me with some song I made up when I was in the US? But
Yeah.
Get the idea?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, the one after the ceremony, right?
We can do this one too.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. And then we'll do
the one that you don't know.
Yeah, okay.
And you can also, I think part of what we're doing is that we feel we need to get embrace everything, all the tools we have, right?
Yes, everything. Bring
everything.
Every single fiber of our being to the struggle for justice, for freedom, for liberation, for equality, for mutual respect, for cooperation, for life, for all living beings, for everyone to live together happily and peacefully and to prosper together. That's all we want. And if this is not the thing that we should ask, what is the thing that we should ask? There is no other thing to ask, just this. And then use every fiber of our being to promote this. This is what I'm trying to do.
So you're welcome to invite your own verses if you come up with things. Free Palestine now. Free Palestine now. For all its rivers, for all its trees, for all its humans and the animals, the bees. Free Palestine now. If you are a Muslim or a Christian or a Jew, what I want for me is what I want for you. Between the river and the sea, what I want for you is what I want for me. Free Palestine, oh.
Free Palestine.
Palestine now.
Free Palestine now.
Free Palestine now.
Oh, how long can we wait?
Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine.
Within our lifetime.
Palestine now.
If you are a Muslim or a Christian or a Jew,
What I want for me is what I want for you.
between the river and the sea,
What I want for you is what I want for me.
From river to river, from river to sea, from ocean to ocean, we shall all be free. Free the river and the sea, from ocean to ocean, we shall all be free. No, we don't want no two-state solution. No, we don't want no two-state solution. We don't need no more walls and separation.
One state for all, one state for all, one state for all the world. One state for all the world.
No state for all the world.
No state for anyone. No state for anyone. Everyone together, one big family, one big family. We are family. I got all my brothers and my sisters with me. We are family. I got all my brothers and my sisters with me.
I'll travel far over land and sea just to say that I want equality. Why is it so hard to see what I see? What I want for you is what I want for me. Palestine now.
Palestine now.
Free Palestine now.
Free Mother Palestine.
Free Mother Palestine.
Free Palestine now.
If you are a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew,
What I want for me is what I want for you.
between the river and the sea.
What I want for you is what I want for me.
what I want for you is what I want for
Free. Why is it so not possible?
Hi, Jerry. So, I was listening to what you were singing, and it's all very nice, yeah. You sing about freedom, you sing about love and equality, and all those lovely, lovely words. But,
But
by the way, oh, yeah, where's the camera? Oh, here it is. I'm Jerry. I'm the peace-loving Zionist. And they're all speaking about peace. I'm from the US of A, by the way. But I'm Jewish and I support the Jewish people. And I just have one question for you, Elik.
Yeah, Jerry.
Don't you know that Palestine is the enemy? He doesn't know that. He's lost his mind.
But I'm in Palestine, isn't it? Aren't you in Palestine right now?
I'm in the holy land of Israel. Israel. Elel Israel. Israel. I picked up a few things when I was on birthright.
Mm-hmm. So basically, what do you wish for all the people who live here?
Who exactly?
Everyone, all the people who live here.
What do you mean, everyone?
Jews, non-Jews.
Hold on. What do you mean, Jews, non-Jews?
I mean, there's many non-Jews that live here before actually you.
What?
Here.
No.
Yeah.
This was a land without a people, for a people without a land. A land without a people.
So who are the people now that? Who are the people in Gaza, in here, like that live here?
So they're the Arabs, and we gotta live peacefully with the Arabs. They can live peacefully in their small strip. Which is actually quite generous of our part. And we'll live peacefully on our part of the land.
And who makes you decide what, like, who gets to get what part? Like, why do they get to have only, like, this small
There
part
are
of
lines that have been drawn. And we gotta draw those lines. We gotta draw the line somewhere. We gotta draw the line somewhere, and we drew the line on 7th of October. And on the 7th of October, I gotta tell you, I lost my compassion. I had so much compassion, and I lost it. I simply lost it.
So
I lost it completely. I lost it. I lost it completely. I lost it completely. I lost it. I lost my compassion.
I get it. So you're fine with basically everything now. Like that.
I'm not fine with anything. I'm not fine with the rockets. I'm not fine with the terrorism. I'm not fine with the raping. I'm not fine with the poor hostages. The poor hostages. Look at how many yellow ribbons I have. Here's one yellow ribbon, and here's another yellow ribbon, and here's another yellow ribbon. I got all the yellow ribbons.
So their life are important to you, right?
Yes.
So why don't you agree to a deal that will, like,
What deal? We offered so many deals. So many deals. We offered for them to give the hostages back. And they didn't agree.
Yeah, but you said that after they give it back, you continue to kill them, right?
Continue to what?
To kill them, to drop bombs.
We never killed anyone. It's all Hamas.
Aren't you like the ones that dropping the bombs and like? Like
we're dropping bombs on Hamas.
There's a testimony of.
We're dropping bombs on Hamas to save everyone from Hamas. Hamas are terrorists, and they would genocide you if they only could. And we're dropping the bombs on Hamas. On Hamas.
But there are 16,000 children have been killed. They're also Hamas?
16,000 what?
Kids.
Where are you getting these numbers? Where are you getting these numbers?
I don't know. You make me pissed off. Maybe you can.
I'll take a rest because this conversation has been making me very agitated. So I'll take a rest and I'll come back later when you get some sense into your brain.
Sometimes I hate you so much, but I can't speak about it to anyone. Sometimes I hate you so much, I can't speak about it to anyone. What can I do? I came back to your arms, now I
say, oh, it's very, very sad. But I don't think there's much we can do about it, so they can kill some more. Kill some more, kill some more. How did I come back here? Maybe just because I listened to my fear. Now I'm locked in the big Jewish ghetto and I don't know where to go. I know where to go. So I sing about it, cause at least I have some freedom. שכל החברים שלי כמעט כולם ציונים וגם ההורים.
מה עושים שכולם מתגייסים? What to do when they're all in the cult? When they're all for the horrors. What to do when your father is supporting genocide,
And your mother too, and your lover too.
I feel so lonely inside.
I feel so lonely inside.
So lonely inside. So, why do you feel so lonely inside?
Because why do I feel so lonely inside?
Why does he feel so lonely inside? Why do you feel so lonely inside?
Like I feel it's more that I know. Do you really want to listen?
Yes, I love you, Elik. I love you.
Okay.
Why do you feel so lonely inside?
Cause like I feel that actually I know that's like not so far away from here. Everyone, not like there's people are being murdered in the most like horrible way that you can be imagined, and I know it's happening.
Where?
And I cannot, I know, like a few kilometers down the beach. We're on the sea. If you just continue straight, you will get to a point. It's called Gaza. It's there.
Go what?
You don't know about Gaza?
Well, I heard some things.
Yeah, so there is this place where a lot of people are locked in a...
Who are they held by?
in a very, very dense place, and they're being like bombed and starved for like a year, and everyone knows this happened. I think you know too, like I think...
What? No, I heard a few things.
What did you hear?
I heard that there were terrorists.
Yeah.
Terrorists? Yeah, I heard about the terrorists, and I heard about 7th of October.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about 7th of October. Terrorists!
I don't think you can understand me.
I want to help you, Elik. I don't like you feeling all this pain. I want to see you happy. Why don't you forget about this place, Gaza?
But
Gaza? Is that the place? Is that the name, Gaza?
There's just like an image in my head that I scrolled yesterday of like some kid covered all with stones, and his hand is trying to reach out, but it looks like he's not going to be saved.
And this picture is from where?
From Gaza.
What? No, I don't think so. I think it's fabricated.
But I saw like tons of pictures.
No, it has to be fabricated.
But I saw like thousands of them, I think. I don't know thousands, but I saw so many of them.
Maybe thousands of them are fabricated. What's the problem? Also, I want to tell you something. Whenever you see something negative, what you need to do is, and listen to me because I know about these things. I know about how to deal with reality. What you do is whenever you feel anything negative, whatever made you feel negative, you just push it out. Push it away.
It sounds not
Push
very...
it away as far away as possible. You can repress it, or you can condemn it,
But it sounds not
or you
very-
can deny it, or you can justify it, as long as you don't have to think about it. The best thing that you can do is push it away. Then you can be happy.
Okay, let's try.
Okay,
Let's sing
let's
the
try
song
together. Yay!
I'm happy. I'm so happy. I feel so good. I don't think about good. I don't think about anything negative.
I feel so good.
I don't think about the G word. G word. I feel so good. It feels so good to be me. It feels so good to be me.
I'm happy. I feel so good. I'm happy. What? Aren't you happy?
Your method didn't work.
Aren't you happy?
I'm happy. You see, I'm happy.
Good. Good. We're all happy together. And make sure it stays that way. So, some people may think that we're crazy,
Yeah.
but I think it's all the rest who are crazy. I think killing is crazy. I think murdering is crazy. I think war is crazy. I think rockets are crazy. I think guns are crazy.
You know,
I think tanks are crazy. I have not finished yet.
Sorry.
I think jet fighters are crazy. I think soldiers are crazy. I think rape is crazy. I think governments are crazy. I think capitalism is crazy. I think human supremacy is crazy. I think the animal holocaust, the non-human animal holocaust, is crazy. I think that the fact that some people have a bunch while others cannot eat is crazy. I think slavery is crazy. I think all violence is crazy. I think the system is crazy. I think everyone around me is crazy. I think I am crazy because everything around me is crazy and you can't stay sane when everything around you is crazy. But I try to be the best crazy that I can be. And this is the best crazy that we can be. And we're trying to bring sanity through this best crazy that we can be.
And you know, like my uncle sent a video to my father that shows like how the dangerous pro-Palestinian movement want to take over America, and they just selected all the videos that show protesters burning flags and stuff and saying like stuff like we want to take over the empire and stuff.
And I say, burn more flags.
Burn more.
If I see a flag,
Burn.
I think the default thing to do is to burn it, because most flags that I saw don't represent freedom, don't represent equality, don't represent peace, don't represent cooperation, don't represent togetherness, don't represent anything good. If you see a flag, probably what you should do is burn it, no matter whose flag it is. Probably.
And what I wanted to say to
This is one flag that should stay, at least for now. At least for now.
let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see. Because we don't care about burning any flag as long as we saw that it stands for violence, that it stands for oppression. But this one is okay until now. This one is okay until now. This one. So we support it for now. Burn all the flags.
I wanted to say to my uncle, I'm part of the camp that is more worried about the fact that people are burning people than the fact that there are people who are burning flags. Oh. Stop burning people, start burning flags. Stop burning people, start burning flags. Stop burning people, start burning flags. Oh, what I have to say to my uncle. Oh, stop. Oh. What do I have to say to my father? Stop burning people, start burning flags. Stop burning people, start burning flags. So why to do it like this with music and not just speak? Because I feel it's a battle over our souls, and sometimes I'm losing. Sometimes I feel like they win, and when I just landed here in Palestine after the trip we did, I went to drink beer in Tel Aviv, and I thought like maybe I will just let them win, and I will pretend nothing is happening, and I will be like most of people around just living their life, because it's so
He's
easy.
learning.
Yeah, because can I rationalize this part? It says, look, for a year, I mean, I don't want to, some people did more. I obviously should have done more than what I do, and all of us. But let's say I did quite a lot. Like, we did many episodes. I went to every demonstration I could go off the radical bloc in Tel Aviv, and I did a live show in front of the White House and in front of the Israeli embassy in DC and inside the Congress. And I stretched my ability as a musician, protester, to do what I believe is reasonable to demand of a person.
Yes.
And it feels like a bit, maybe at some point I think, maybe it doesn't matter, or, and then you think all the people who just live their life, they kind of feel like this, and they think, why should okay, it's horrible, but it doesn't happen to me, so why should I speak about it? And it's too big and I don't know. And look, you spoke for so long and it didn't change anything. So on what ground do I demand people to speak out? Because when I go here on the streets, I'm nice to people, but there is part in me that's like, don't want to be nice to anyone, to tell every person, hey, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you write a post in your Facebook? You have Facebook, you have a crowd, small crowd. Why didn't you do it? And I not do it because I know like I don't know.
Because it's normalized not to do anything or to contribute to it actively. This is what's normalized in our society. So when you want to say something about this, you get resistance, and this resistance is a force. That's what normalization creates. This resistance that you
and
get.
You know what's annoying to me? It's all the people that say, "Yeah, I'm also against it."
Yeah.
And they think I will be friends with, will be okay with them
But like they didn't do even one single thing like to actively
Let's
protest.
speak
And
to them.
morality is about action. The fact that you
Yes.
tell me in a private conversation, okay, but of course for me it's nicer than a person, and I'm happy that you're exercising your critical thinking inside yourself, but it's still, if you don't translate it to some form of action, you're not different from a person who thinks it's okay
Yeah.
in any meaningful sense.
How would you sum that up in one line? Do it in song form.
Open your mouth and speak. Open your mouth and speak. אם לא פתחת את הפה ודיברת, אתה לא צדיק. לא, זה לא מספיק. Open your mouth and speak. 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 אם אתה לא דיברת כבר שנה שלמה, אין הבדל בינך לבין גבירה בן זונה. אם אתה לא דיברת נגד רצח העם, אז אתה כמו כל מי שתומך ולא יותר טוב מאף אחד. Open your mouth and speak. Open your mouth and speak. Open your mouth and speak right now. I know it is scary. Open your mouth and speak. I know it is scary. Open your mouth and speak. I know there is a risk. Open your mouth. I know there is a risk. Open your mouth and speak. But at least you did open your mouth and speak. Just speak. Open your mouth and speak. You're so no different from the man. Open your mouth and speak out the oppression, against the killing, against the genocide. Open up your mouth, be on the right side of history. Be on the right side of history. Open your mouth and speak. Come on, brother, take the risk. Come on, sister, take the risk. What life is about. It's not about surviving. Life is not only about surviving. You're not doing what your soul is driving. You are free as zombie in a walking dead. Don't read to say what's in your head. Think for justice. Think for peace. Think for justice. Think for peace. Think for justice. Think for freedom. 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 Speak for freedom. Fight for freedom. Open your mouth and speak. Open your Sing for freedom. Sing for freedom. Open your mouth and speak. Yeah, you're afraid, my brother, I know. What will happen if you will post this post or if you say, but I want to ask you, what will happen if you don't post it? What happens if you keep keeping it in your belly? What will happen to if you just have it inside you and not say anything about it for the rest of your life? What will happen then? What about that risk? Of the risk of what will happen to your psyche, to your soul?
I can say that it feels good to speak. and it feels good to sing. Even though I'm not professionally qualified, I think we should all use everything that is in our ability. It doesn't matter if we're pros at it or not pros at it. If we feel like it's supporting.
That's part of our anarchy, right? That
Yes.
we play. Okay, I am more professional musician, but I don't but I want you to play with me.
Yes.
I don't want you to.
Yes.
And I think if we keep the people who set the rules to tell us who should allow to speak and how we should allow to speak, and no, we want, and that's the thing. Like, okay, I have the part that's blaming, and I don't want. I'm tired of kind of pushing this blaming thing away.
Yes.
But I also want to tell, on the same way, like it's scary. I still sometimes want to say something and I don't. And it always feels better when I do.
Yes.
Always.
Yes, always.
I can say actually, like, what we're doing is the only thing that lifted me from the depression. And also what I like together and separately, but like, yeah.
I agree completely. If you speak up, you feel better about your place in reality. If you speak up against oppression, if you speak for freedom, and if you are committed to freedom, if you are committed to justice, if you are committed to making this world a better place, this is what we try to do in our own small, humble way. So, 2 days ago, Yahya Sinwar was eliminated, so-called, by the Israeli military, the IDF, IOF, I fuck you F, and I think we should talk about it.
That's the
Because
dangerous zone for us to speak, right? They will now, if they will want to have something on us, if we speak about like, but it's fine, what can we do? If they want, they can do whatever they want already.
I'm going to say what I really think.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what happened.
Okay.
What happened was that I found out about this. And then, for the first time in my life, I really looked up information about Yahya Sinwar. Okay? So, a few weeks ago, I saw a clip of him speaking. And I put it up on my Instagram page.
What does he say there?
I don't remember exactly what he said.
But he's explaining that
Yes.
it's their oppression,
He's
right?
explaining his position and why he makes the decisions that he makes. And he's explaining the oppression of the Palestinians. And he's explaining about Hamas and their mission. Okay? And my impression of him was that he was... Here's what I'm 100% sure of. He is categorically more sane, more humble, and more down to earth and connected to reality than all of the leaders of Israel combined. This is for sure. And he says why he does what he does, and I believe him that this is actually why he does what he does. That's first of all. Okay?
You believe him that he's honest.
Yes, that he is honest, which is not true about the vast majority of politicians in Israel.
And what make you believe that he's honest, or when other leaders speak, they're not honest?
This is the impression that I get. What he says makes... I try to imagine his point of view. What would I think if I was in his position? And he says what I believe that I would think if I was in his position, or at least something that is plausible to me. And what Netanyahu says, no, I'm sorry. Just two very different places on the spectrum of honesty. Okay? So this is one thing. So I started reading about him for the first time. And this was the first time that I saw Sinwar speak. Okay? And that time with the clip. And now when I went to Wikipedia to read about him, it was the first time that I really learned his life story. And here is his life story. His parents were born in Ashkelon, what is now known as Ashkelon, what was named Ashkelon by the Zionist regime. Okay?
Was Majdal? What was it?
Yes, and I think it's Asqalan in Arabic. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but I think it's Asqalan. They were born there, and they were expelled from the place where they were born and lived in the 1948 war, conflict, the independence war for the Zionist regime, and the Nakba, the disaster for the Palestinians who had to suffer expulsion and mass killings and persecution and just stealing of resources and of houses and putting them in smaller and smaller areas, in reservations, in ghettos, in concentration camps. Depends on the stage, depends on putting them under military regime, and so forth and so on. And he was born in Khan Yunis, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was born in a refugee camp in the Gaza Strip, Khan Yunis. So he experienced the Israeli occupation, the Zionist oppression, from day zero of his life. And until 2 days ago, when he was eliminated, assassinated, murdered, killed, whatever you want to call it, depends on what you want to say when you talk about it. And he was arrested a few times when he was young, when he was like 20. He was arrested for disturbing the peace or something like that, some bullshit claims probably. I didn't go into it deeply, but I imagine that it was bullshit claims. And then he did something that is called by the Zionist regime a terrorist action. And Palestinians some of them might describe it as a resistance operation. Okay?
Yeah.
And what he did was abduct, I think, and kill two Israeli soldiers, and also 4 Palestinians that he thought were accomplices. Okay? Were accomplices of Israel. And he got like a bunch of consecutive life sentences for this. Okay? Which I thought, why? The Israelis and Zionists say, we have a right to kill those who serve in Hamas, right?
Yeah.
Who are soldiers of Hamas, right? Why? Because they are fighters, so they should be killed, so that they don't kill us. And this is the exact same reasoning that Sinwar can use when he says, I killed soldiers.
Yeah.
Okay? So why, when Jewish Israeli soldiers kill Palestinians who are in Hamas, you say they are heroes, but you think about Sinwar that he is a terrorist? Why the discrepancy? And does it have to do with some power structure that is racially and ethnically constructed? Does it have to do with your place in that hierarchy, in that power structure of supremacy? Or does it have to do with that?
Maybe.
Interesting. Interesting. And then he spent 22 years in the Zionist prison, and he learned in the Open University in Israel. He studied like religion. He studied like the Jewish religion, some courses about Jewish history and the Jewish religion and Israel. And
he learned Hebrew, right?
Yes, and he learned Hebrew. And in 2017, he said that he supports non-violent resistance, which is the same thing that Gandhi said at some point in his life.
Yeah.
Just the same kind of thing. And he was one of the organizers of the Marches of Return, the Great Marches of Return, where, if I will say briefly, for those who may not know, this was in 2018, 2019, and this was 1.5 years where every single week, many Palestinians who live in the Gaza Strip went over as close as they could to the border and said, we want to leave this ghetto. We want to leave this concentration camp. We want to leave this prison that you put us in through, we are innocent. There is no reason we will be kept in a ghetto, in a concentration camp, in an open air prison. There is no reason. And many Palestinians were killed when they tried to do this non-violent resistance
they
operation.
shot like the most. Like they shot disabled people and they shot like medics and it was like great. I saw there's a A.B. Martin movie about this. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but you told about
There's
this.
footage from the like you really see how they shoot people.
So
Crazy.
Sinwar saw what they did when you do non-violent resistance. He saw that it doesn't work, and he saw that you get killed for it.
And there is no consequences. Like nobody put this.
Yeah.
The world didn't do anything.
Yes, Israel and every Israeli soldier who did this got off scot-free. Nothing, no punishment.
Yeah.
So he just deduced just the thing that immediately is implied. When you respond to non-violent resistance with violent oppression, then the other side will understand what you mean, and what you mean is that no non-violent resistance is acceptable. And when non-violent resistance is not acceptable, what kind of resistance is acceptable? So you leave people with no choice, because their choices are just accept the situation as it is and be killed slowly, but be humiliated every single day of your life and live a very difficult life and be kept in an open air prison, in a concentration camp, in a ghetto, without any rights, without any security, or you do resist. But what kind of resistance can work? So this is what Sinwar deduced. This is what you would deduce. This is what you would deduce in his place. This is what you would deduce in his place. So he chose violent resistance. And he was persecuted for it, and he was assassinated, killed, murdered, eliminated 2 days ago because of it.
You know what's funny to me?
Mm-hmm.
That they think that by any means this is some meaningful victory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like they think like the Palestinian resistance and unwillingness to subjugate will be smashed by killing one person.
Yes.
And they're all in it, they're resisting, so they will find somebody else to take his place. It's not such a big thing. It's like such a superficial thinking that you think that you can take leader of some organization and it will kill like.
And I want to say that I saw some reactions within Israeli society to Sinwar's death.
Yeah.
So it's to Sinwar's elimination, to Sinwar's assassination, to Sinwar's murder, to Sinwar's killing. And the vast majority of the reactions that I saw were reactions of being joyful,
Mm-hmm.
being like mockingly joyful,
Mm-hmm.
and in a very condescending way, in a very creepy, psychopathic way, in a way that is sadistic joy of the fact that we got the bastard. And they celebrated, and they made jokes, and they all ate baklawas. So this is the Zionist mentality. One of the pillars of Zionist indoctrination and propaganda is that the Palestinians rejoice when Jews are killed in Israel.
Yeah.
And that they eat candy and sing and tell jokes and eat baklawa.
Yeah.
So the Zionists, what do?
when they kill Sinwar, they rejoice and they tell joke and they eat candy and they sing and they eat baklawa. The very same thing that they accuse their enemies of and use to justify their genocide.
Yeah.
The very same thing they actually do.
Yeah.
This is what I saw. This is and even leftist friends.
In the Israeli collective image, like I don't think there was a villain like Sinwar. Like I think he seemed to, because also like the 7th of October, but also something about his character. He was like the most scary. To Israelis seem like the most mean, like, you know, when they talk about it in the media, it's like they captured the ultra villain, you know.
Yeah.
And nobody I think ever read his biography. And like what you describe, even I didn't think of like, and even in my mind, I still like thought about him. Okay, like, but he is like ruthless motherfucker.
He is a ruthless motherfucker as well. He is a very harsh and hard man.
Yeah,
And
I heard he like saw people, I don't know, people say about how he tortured collaborators, you know, and stuff like
Palestinians that he suspected or knew were collaborators with Israel, with the Zionist regime.
Yeah. And I think about it, you know, it's really hard to go into this subject when you want to have some like pure morality, because it's never exist anyone that, like, you know, in movies we make the heroes and they seem to us like perfect, but I think most of the liberation struggle leaders in history were also cruel motherfuckers. Who killed collaborators, who took power. And the thing about it, that if you want to understand why they become like that, you need to understand what you explained before. But like people,
this process that someone goes through, where they understand what can work and what cannot work.
And in a way, this system makes the victim mirror the violence of the oppressor. That's what I feel like, you know, when I think about the 7th of October. So I saw many footage of very scary violence, you know, like many people say like now that most of the people who were killed were by the IDF, and I don't know, I didn't research enough to know how many died this way or that way, but I saw some.
It's obvious that many hundreds of people were killed by Hamas. Okay, it's obvious.
Yeah, to me it's also, and I also like, you know, I cannot.
And in atrocious ways.
In atrocious ways, in a way that made people feel like super helpless. It's like, it's a mirror to the violence that we don't want to see. At some point it comes up, and when it shows up, it shows it in a way that is very like visual. And I feel like, you know, in a way how like the boogeyman of Sinwar, it's also a mirror of this, like how Israel is seen as this brutal, you know, like it's a mirror of the occupation in a way. The occupation is like this, but it has no clear face, you know, in a way. It's just being, when I think about this evil machine, like, you know, even Bibi is not the face of this horrible machine. Like, I don't know if it has a face in a way. Like, do you understand what I mean?
You're talking about the big Zionist brother.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think I'm talking about him.
You wanna do the thing?
All right.
Okay, let's try.
Hey, big Zionist brother, what you gonna do about me? 'Cause I came here to challenge your so-called democracy.
Hey, big Zionist brother, what you gonna do about me? 'Cause I came here to challenge your so-called democracy.
Did you guys call me?
Who are you?
I'm the big Zionist brother. I have many
Oh, shit.
faces. I heard you said some bad things about me. Right, Elik? I was just like, I wanted to, after what I did to you, after how I raised you, and fed you, and gave you nice friends, and paid for your things. Why do you speak that about me? Why do you say these things to them? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mommy, Daddy, I'm sorry. It just like spoke about what I saw. Hey, big Zionist brother, what you gonna do about me? 'Cause I came here to challenge your so-called democracy. 'Cause between the river and the sea, it stinks of your hypocrisy. Don't you think that I can see that you do nothing of you taught me? 'Cause you said that it's wrong to kill, but you do it still. You said it's wrong to steal, but you steal and steal. And I think that I saw that, and I could not hide. But I'm sorry, I didn't want to say this. I will be a good boy. I will shut up. I'm sorry.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Traitor! שמאלן בוגד! גיס חמישי!
אבל זו האמת!
לקחת לו את האזרחות!
But that's the
לך
truth.
לעזה! לך לעזה! לך לעזה! לך לעזה! יא מתנשא, בוגד,
It's
איש!
him. He made me do this. He made me put all this stuff on the YouTube. I didn't want. I just want to be a good boy. I just want to do what my mommy tells me and to study music and then to teach kids and then not to care about other kids that are being killed. I know you're okay with killing them, right? Here, I'm support killing kids in Gaza. Am I good?
We'll see.
I support killing them, continuing to killing them for like another 12 months. Am I good?
It's getting there.
They deserve it.
Better.
They're gonna be terrorists too.
More.
And what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? We're Jews, they don't accept us anywhere.
More.
What are we supposed to do? Why do they hate us? Why do they hate us? It's not our fault. Why do they hate us? Kill them. Continue, because it's not our fault. Kill them.
More. I require more.
I will never speak again. I will never think again. I will never feel except when you tell me to feel and I will respond only emotionally only to the right things. I will cry and I will direct my tears only to the right victims. Here, you can try. Tell me. Test me. I am a good Zionist now.
What do you think about babies being killed?
If they died in the 7th of October, it's so horrible.
Yes. And
Hey, big Zionist brother, I can do what you tell me, but I choose to be free and secure. See that you're just like a paper tiger, a puppet fed puppet.
you're a traitor.
Zionist brother,
You're a traitor.
about me.
Shame.
I'm here to challenge
Shame.
your so-called democracy.
Shame.
Being Zionist brother, I
Shame.
heard about me.
Shame.
I came here to challenge your so-called democracy.
Shame on you,
'Cause if
self-hating
it's a
Jew.
democracy, how come that half of the people who are in this country don't even have citizenship?
What people?
How come?
Yes.
People that never born here have the right to come here, and people that did born here need to be locked in cages. I feel it's a little bit weird, don't you think?
Holocaust.
But the Holocaust is not like the Palestinians didn't do the Holocaust.
Holocaust.
And actually what you're doing now is kind of a Holocaust. So if Holocaust are
Anti-Semitism.
what you're doing, making much more anti-Semitism in the world. And you're making this place one of the most unsafe place for Jews on earth, and you're also risking me. And you're also
Remember that
killing
we
everybody.
suffered.
I don't.
Remember that we suffered. Remember. Remember. Remember that we suffered. Remember.
Shut up, okay.
Now sing.
Ooh, what you gonna do about me? Do you know this song?
No.
Ooh, what you gonna do about me? Ooh, what you gonna do about me? Ooh, what you gonna do about me? Now I'm free. Now I'm not ashamed to say, to speak about what I see. And I chose my new tribe of humanity, of being free, of being with everyone that have same values as me, and it's not including you, my friend. I'm sorry. So you can go. I don't need you anymore.
I'm gonna stay in your life forever. Forever. We will persecute you forever because you are a traitor, Smolan Boged. Tfi alecha, tfi alecha.
So you're always gonna be in my head. Alright. So maybe I need to ask him, what do you feel? Why are you like this?
Go for it.
Do you want to tell me what do you want for me? I want you not to step outside of the line. Don't you dare to step outside of the line. I'm the only one who cares for you and protect you. In the world they're scary. They wanna drink your blood. They will never be your friends. Every Arab is someone who wants to kill you. Doesn't matter what you do, so trust me. So you want to protect me? Yes. But I feel you kind of oppress me. Yes. So can you be a little bit quiet? No. I guess I just have to learn to hear you speak. Yes. And to ignore you out of existence. What do you think? Can we ignore him out of existence?
We'll just put him here and continue. And continue. You can watch. You can watch. You can watch. Don't worry, you can watch.
So it was Therapy.
Yes, yes. We're doing. We said in the last episode that this feels like therapy, so we're trying different methods and approaches to this therapy session. We're going to incorporate some musical healing, some healing through drama. We are doing quite well on that front, much better than expected for a first attempt.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
But I don't know how to get rid of him, this voice in my head. I guess it will always be there, kind of.
Yes, you have to live with it, and you have to. I don't know. Maybe you can try to. You said something about thinking what is the core thing of what they're saying that is good.
Yeah.
They warped it completely, but where are they speaking from, which is good? You know, like they are speaking from fear. They are speaking from a sense of loyalty. They are speaking from from wanting what's good for themselves and their family.
Yeah.
You can find like the thing. It has been warped completely by the ideology,
Yeah.
by the cult.
Yeah, but these things are in themselves are not bad.
Yes.
Like wanting to protect your people in it for itself is not a bad thing. Caring about your close ones in it for itself is not a bad thing. Yeah, it's many good things that being hijacked to do something horrible.
Yeah, hijacked by this dude right here.
Which is not. He's kind of cute. I feel not fair for him that he had to play this character.
No.
He's just an actor.
He's an actor. He's an actor.
He's nice.
I'm the actor. You can bow down, and I don't know if you like the performance. I'm Gopher McGopherson.
Why do we do it like this with dolls, with music? Like we said it, maybe it's the...
Because we're fucking desperate. Because we're fucking desperate. You never listen. So we're trying our best to speak and to say the things that are never listened to. We're trying our fucking
And then
best.
I know that people who like kind of look at this stupid...
I don't think it's stupid.
No, I think like I feel like that people when you talk seriously they don't listen to you, and then when you try to do creative work they look to you as like you're
insane. But
you're
I
insane,
think that they listen still. I think that they deny that they are listening, but when you do it like this, they listen still. I think maybe yes. This is what this is why I want to do like more direct action here.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, I think that maybe we can do like something in the street where we sing together, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can like tempt people to listen because you're like a very talented musician. Maybe we incorporate Ayala in it, who is also a very talented musician. Maybe I can help. I don't know. Like and then we can film it and we can see people arriving and you say some things. So I think maybe not the most extreme things, okay? But try to find things like the most that you can say to people through this music that will still enable them to continue to listen and to, in some level, feel like they are on your side because you are saying something beautiful. Because you are saying something beautiful in a beautiful way. And you're doing your best.
Yeah. And I think most of the people in their core on my side, most of the people, if they were...
In their core,
In their core, they would say, I don't want to kill anyone, I just want to live in peace.
Yes.
And most of the people everywhere, this is what they want.
Maybe all of them.
Maybe all of them. And we know that. And again, it's like, I thought some people are, like, so Silwal, had to become a super ultra villain. Like,
yes, this is what I was thinking. Like, do you think that this guy, Sinwar, who dedicated much of his life to, like, education, to, like, learning, to trying to do political activism in a non-violent way, this person, do you think that if he had like reasonable conditions where he had plenty and he had legal rights and he had freedom for him and his people, do you think that in such a situation he would become what he became? I personally do not think so.
Yeah.
This is and I am quite positive about this. Okay?
Yeah.
So this the only reasonable conclusion from what I said, this is saying the same thing twice, is that the occupation and oppression of his people and of him and him personally and his family, okay,
is what made him the way that he was. So, when I think in a radical way, how do we prevent such things, such indeed tragic occurrences where otherwise good people turn to very violent and horrible actions? Okay? How do we treat this? We treat the problem at the root. Radix, root. Okay? And the root is the oppression, the root is the occupation, the root is the theft and the murder and the expulsion.
Yeah.
All of this, that is at the root of the problem. So we want to heal this, and we want to heal it as soon as possible. This is what we want to do. And we feel like if everyone around us shared this goal, everything would be okay. This is what we actually, truly, honestly think. That if we really try to create something positive in this situation, we could. There is no physical rule that says that we cannot.
Yeah.
It is in material reality in the sense that it is about redistribution of resources. It's not just about conversation. It's not just about change of consciousness. It is about something material, redistribution of resources in a way that is actually agreed upon by everybody. This is the talking part. To agree, everybody should agree, really, honestly, fairly, freely.
Even though, like, I don't think you're gonna have a situation here where everybody agrees,
If we reach something that most people, truly 15 million people, true democracy, that most people agree on, then those who choose to not live in this place anymore because it doesn't suit them what the majority thinks, they can leave. Like they told me my entire life, if you don't like it, you can leave. But I didn't like your fascism. If you don't like my democracy, you can leave. If you don't like our democracy, you may leave. Barra. If you don't like our democracy, you may leave. Barra.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do one last song?
What was gonna be the last song?
What do you say about Bashana Haba?
Alright.
You want to do it?
Well, I said yeah, do you wanna?
So this is a song in Hebrew. I'm just gonna say some of the lyrics for our viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, we will sit on the porch. נשב על המרפסת.
You wanted to translate the original or? Oh.
Yes, so we do our version. Okay.
So the original, we're gonna sit on the porch and count like birds,
migrating birds. And we'll see children playing catch. Yeah. Next year it will be better. You will see it will be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to do our own version of it. It's very treacherous. Okay, a treacherous version of this mildly Zionist song.
בשנה הבאה נשב על המרפסת ונראה. What was our version? Can you remember? I forgot.
Let me try. בשנה הבאה נשב על המרפסת ונראה פלסטין חופשייה. ילדים בחופשה ישחקו תופסת מן הים ועד לנהר. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה שפלסטין החופשייה.
בשנה הבאה נשב על המרפסת will see how good it will be when next year in free Palestine. No, we can do. You can see, you will see how good it will be when Palestine will be free. You will see how good it will be when Palestine will be free.
So we are rebels for doing this version of this madly Zionist song.
Yeah,
We are traitors to our people.
yeah.
So I think in this note we can say that this is a good ending for the first musical episode of the One State Solution podcast. And thank you for Elik for bringing all of his talent and
for you for making me do this. I don't think I would like it. You always push the limits of what we're allowed to do and what we're allowing ourselves to do, and it's great. Thank you.
So, thank you everyone for listening to this musical episode of the One State Solution podcast. Thank you, Elik. Any final remarks? Maybe one last small jingle for the movement to free Palestine.
There was the Palestine, oh Palestine.
Yeah.
By calling for your freedom, I will set me free from separation and distortion of reality. Oh Palestine, I will free you, you will free me.
Palestine, oh Palestine.
By calling for your freedom, I will set me free from separation and distortion of reality. From separation from my soul. It's all or nothing at all.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We're all Palestinians. Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.